Since having it installed, it's sped up and streamlined all the operations in the office massively. Rigor Precision Engineers is a subcontract engineering firm based in Newmarket, Cambridgeshire. We specialise in CNC milling and also CNC turning. We cater for pretty much all industries. If we can machine the components, then we'll do them. So before we had PSL Datatrack installed, I was spending too much time in the office on things like ordering material, finding out what material was going to be used for jobs that we'd previously done, raising purchase orders, getting pricing for plating that I'd already had in the past. So I was getting too bogged down in there, and that was getting in the way of me programming and running the machine tools. Since having it installed, it's sped up and streamlined all the operations in the office massively. For repeat jobs in particular, it's made an enormous difference because everything relating to that job is stored on the system and is easily accessed. So, for instance, what stock size you use for a job, you can go back into your original quotation, raise another works order against that, and then it'll pretty much autofill as you go into the purchasing module to raise purchase orders for the correct material that you used last time. The biggest selling point with PSL Datatrack was the ability to quote things a lot quicker. So you've got, or at least I've got, a material stocks module that has material prices logged against each different stock item, and when you calculate your quotation, it will calculate the material cost for you. So if you've got a piece of bar on the shelf, you don't have to go back to a supplier and ask for a new price or a price for a billet because you've already got it logged onto your system. It'll also split things like subcontract costs really easily, and on repeat work, all that information is stored, so you know exactly what you've got to order and what purchase orders you've got to raise against that. So PSL Datatrack has helped us pivot our business slightly. We used to do a lot of prototype work. Now we're more focused on batch production, and PSL Datatrack has helped us cost jobs more accurately and more competitively, and we've won work as a result of that. Since purchasing the software, I would say that the main gain has been the way that all the information you need to carry out a job is in one place. It's all on there and it's all saved. So previously I was spending a long while hunting around in old emails for plating costs, for example, having to look in our NC programs for billet sizes and that kind of thing to figure out what we had to order. Now you don't have to do that because it's all tied together in one package, and purchasing super simple with it. The software has boosted our productivity massively. There were some days where machines weren't getting turned on. Now they're running a lot more, they're running a lot more often and more efficiently. There's jobs queued up for each machine and the material is there ready and waiting, rather than before we'd end up with scenarios where a job had finished and I knew what had to go on the machine next, but material hadn't been ordered for it, so we were waiting on stuff like that. It's really easy to use this software. Previous to this, I'd not ever used an ERP system before, and with the training that was provided as part of the purchase and the support, we were up and running very quickly. We had it running sort of side by side our other system for a little while, maybe a few weeks, but there's not been anything on it that I've really struggled massively with, and on the couple occasions that I did need a pointer, I was able to contact support and get the help that I needed. But it's been super easy, and it's really efficient to use.